How's it going, everybody? My name is Rodge, and welcome back to the final episode in this Let's Play, where we confront the Gnorc himself, Gnasty Gnorc. I must commend anyone who's actually followed this Let's Play all the way to the very end. Like, thank you so much for following it. Like, it's gas. Like, even though I know nobody watches these, like, still though. If you're the one or two people that's actually followed this all the way to the end, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. And without further ado, let's get started. I always viewed this as kind of a disappointing boss fight. Like when this game first came out on the PlayStation, and it was myself and my sister that were playing this game. And we got to the final boss, and I think ultimately my sister ended up completing the game for me, but like, cause I just simply was not able to. Like, I was like 4 or 5 years of age when this game came out on the PlayStation. It was actually my sister who got me into video games in the first place. But we were both a little bit disappointed. I don't know, we were expecting something more. I'm sure there are probably people watching this now right now thinking, are you out of your mind? Like, nah, this fight is alright as is. It doesn't need to be any harder than it already is. But anyway, yeah, we just need to get this wee thief here, and of course I'm struggling. Lovely. So we get this first thief here, and then we have to go after the second one. We need 2 keys to unlock the step that Gnasty Gnorc himself is standing on. And admittedly, I made a grave error when I was recording this initially. So basically, I died as I got to the very end of this boss fight. So yeah, there you go. But it doesn't matter. I'll leave all this in anyway. Also, this is going to be a long episode today because I've decided to leave in the credits. And I also wanted to give myself the task of, like, really kind of test the boundaries of my commentary, see how comfortable I can, keep going, talking for 20 minutes straight. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see how I fare. Yeah, maddening to think that just about finished. I mean, I think it's incredible. I'm having so much fun uploading these. Again, I know nobody watches them, but it doesn't matter. As everyone says, you should do this because you enjoy the process of uploading it and something. For me, it's all the small things that really I find enjoyable, just when seeing a new like on the video, or seeing another view, or someone commenting, nobody's commented on these, but still, it's still pretty cool to see, I know there are people who might watch this who probably might get a load of people commenting on their videos and such, and probably just think settle down, mate, you alright. But to me, I don't know, I think it's so cool to see that someone's taking the time to actually, to taking the time to watch your video. I think it's a really cool thing to be able to, it's satisfying, But yeah, I'm just going to go around here, collecting all of these gems, making sure that I've collected everything. And if you have completed this game 100%, in other words, you've rescued all the dragons, you've gotten all the gems, all the eggs, absolutely everything, you will unlock a bonus level, which I will be revealing on Sunday. And it should be a hell of a lot shorter than this, with a nice little bonus as well, if you've chosen to collect all of the skill points in this as well, which, to be fair, they're not really that difficult. I think in the third game there's a lot more. That's probably bad grammar. Anyway. Yeah, this is the bit where I ended up dying, which is a bit of a pity, but sure, look at you'll have that. And there it is. I just decided to leave this in because, you know, feck it, you know. So here we go. We'll try this again. There we go. Hell of a lot quicker than the first time around, so we'll get the second guy here now. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I was going to cut it out, but I just kind of thought, you know what? No, I'll leave it in. I probably should. And if, you know, if you don't like it, my apologies, but I didn't have to want to go through the hassle of actually trying to, like, and honestly, like, my video editing skills are just not up to par. Like, I'm shite at video editing, for one to, you know, like, I don't even know how to fast forward clips, you know, when people get to a part of the video and they say, okay, I'm going to put on a bit of music and I'm going to fast forward the video now. Like, I don't even know how to do that, and I'm sure that's probably the most basic thing in, like, in terms of video editing that someone should be able to do, but me, I don't know how. Like, in fairness, it's my own fault. I'm not really following the tutorials this much recently, and I've had all the time in the world, but instead I've been watching movies and just actually catching up on my movie list, because there's a lot of movies I haven't seen that I have had the chance to watch because of COVID, so... Anyway, we'll get him this time. So I actually remember when myself and my sister were playing this when we were kids. We were getting, I think it was, we were getting close to the end here. This bit, I think, just on the last bit here, we didn't make it. We were just like, no! We were so disappointed.
You're toast, Gnorc.
That you are, bud.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Gnasty Gnorc?
Gnasty Gnorc is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
And here we go, lads. We are finished. Gnasty Gnorc is gone. And that is the end of this Let's Play. And now here comes the credits, which is always... The credits are always so long. But look it. You'll have that. But if you noticed, if you... At the very end we get the skill... Oh my god. I can't speak. If you noticed at the very end, before the end cutscene, you know, I started playing, you notice that we got the skill point, which is basically to get a perfect on Gnasty Gnorc, which is not really that difficult. I'm surprised. I thought it would be harder, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. So, what do I say? Thank you to the individual who's for following this Let's Play all the way to the very end, despite the fact that halfway through I took maybe about a year and a half out because I was in college and just couldn't get through. I hadn't the motivation basically to go back and do YouTube, but now I do. So now I have the motivation to do these, to record these videos, and do this in my free time, which I'm really enjoying. I want to try and see if I can upload these videos every single weekend for the whole year. And I know that I know I said that like at the start of 2021, and I missed one day, but like I want to try and get most weekends, most Saturdays, Sundays in terms of an upload schedule, because usually I work Monday to Thursday in the hospital. So yeah. Thank you for following this Let's Play all the way to the very end if you did. It really, you know, it does mean a lot. And I finished my first Let's Play. I'm so excited. You know, I definitely feel more comfortable talking, you know, to myself, into a microphone, into a screen. You know, I definitely feel more confident now in comparison to the very first video I did, which was like, wow, Jesus. It was like ages ago now, but I feel more comfortable now, and I'm hoping that that'll only improve the more videos I do, you know. And I know that my grammar can be crap at times for all of you grammar Nazis out there, but it's a work in progress, alright? I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect, so, and nor will I pretend to be. And damn, there's a lot of credits here. And I remember looking at this when I was recording the footage initially. There's actually a nice little surprise at the end here, or a nice little touch at the very end that I think you guys would enjoy. But I like the way they've included some of the artwork here in the credits. It's nice, like it's nice to see, you know. And I already have, on a side note actually, I've already decided what I'm going to be doing for another Let's Play. And if you followed the Let's Play, this entire Let's Play, you might guess on what I'm going to be doing. But for those of you that haven't, I will only say this. It's classic, it's easy to play, easy watching, just something that you can sit down, you can watch with some food, you know, your tea or your coffee or whatever floats your boat, and you can just chill. I'm all about those chill vibes, but that's all I'll say. And I think you guys will like it. I think this game has kind of a cult following in itself. So I won't give any more details, but that's all I'll say. And I'm excited to get started on this. You know, I'm excited to get started on my next Let's Play. You know, I'm hoping that I hope that you guys will enjoy it. I know that I enjoy this particular game. I've definitely enjoyed playing through this game though, like the remastered version of Spyro the Dragon. I think they've done a bang up job with this game. They've smashed it. They've absolutely killed it. It's a great game. Really enjoyed it, and love the artwork that they've done with the game. I loved the way that the designs of a lot of the dragons. I thought it was really creative, and they've definitely done the original game justice. And Tom Kenny, my hat off to the guy. He's really done a fantastic job with the voice acting. It's great. I actually can't remember who the original voice actor in the PlayStation 1 version of this game. And on a side note, the first ever YouTube video that I had uploaded to YouTube back with my older YouTube channel, which is now deleted now, one of the greatest regrets of my life, but anyway, that's for a different video, was actually of this game, Spyro the Dragon, except I never really followed through on it, whereas now I have, and it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good uploading, you know, doing these Let's Plays, and I'm hoping to branch out into different content in the future. But for the moment, I'm content on doing Let's Plays, and probably will for a long time, so there you have it. But yeah, I'm mad to think that this is the first video I uploaded to YouTube. It was back in 2007 as well. Like literally back when YouTube was just in its initial stage too. And it was of the PlayStation 1 variant back then. Obviously it was, because this game wasn't around back in 2007, like the remastered version of this, but anyway. What other game? I'm trying to think. What other games have I been playing recently? I've played Spider-Man on the PlayStation 1. I bought that there recently, and that game is just, it's brilliant. I've watched so many like cutscenes and playthroughs of it, but to finally be able to play the game, you know, in real time, it's just so good. It's just a real nostalgic feeling, you know. And I think there's something to be said for like when you watch a Let's Play and you just think, oh yeah, that was good, I enjoyed that. But then you actually you play the game yourself. I just, you know, especially when it's something you haven't played for years. Like someone might pick this up now that they haven't, you know, they mightn't have played Spyro the Dragon in years, and then they pick up the remaster and they just think, oh my god, you know, they're hit with this big nostalgia factor, you know. And that definitely happened to me when I was playing Spider-Man. It was such a good game. The camera is absolute, you know, it's absolute ass. It sucks, but the story is good, and it's an entertaining little game, you know. And what other one I'm playing at the moment is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, the remastered one. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, that's it. And oh, that game, I'm telling you, that game brings back memories. The remastered is brilliant, love it. And if none of you have checked out that particular game, then you should. You're missing out, honestly. It's a great game, would highly recommend it. It's nice, just easy playing. It's a classic if you're into SpongeBob, that is. And it's just all around a great game, you know. Really enjoyed it. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon recently too. I've done a playthrough of Pokemon Gold there recently. And it's just so good. I love the Pokemon games as well. Like, I've played every Pokemon game since Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow. Like, literally every single game. And there was a point actually when Black and White came out that I thought, yeah, no, this is it, I'm done, I won't play any other Pokemon games now. But then I just thought, you know what, feck it. And I just continued to play them right up to Sword and Shield, which I actually really enjoyed Sword and Shield. Didn't really like the TMs in it though, wasn't a fan. I understood why they did it though, to an extent, I suppose, just to, well, in my opinion, I just think that to give the player more of a challenge than just, you know, giving you the conventional like TM13, Ice Beam, TM24, Thunderbolt, and so on, you know, Shadow Ball, Psychic, give you all the good ones and making them permanent as well. So I kind of understand from that point of view, I suppose. But if any of you guys out there who haven't played Pokemon Sword and Shield, give them a try. I guarantee you might find that you'll actually enjoy them. Yeah, Gold and Silver. It's a great game to be able to play, and I definitely and fully intend on doing Pokemon Let's Plays in the future. Now, hopefully my editing skills will have improved somewhat by then, because I definitely want to include, like, you know, what Pokemon you can find in the area, just that kind of stuff, you know. I know every other YouTuber is doing it, but I think it's something that's nice to have, you know, because at least then if you've never played Pokemon before, you can at least see, oh, here's all the Pokemon that's available in the area, you know, all in one Let's Play. And I think there's one person who does that very well, I think, is Chugga Conroy. I think he always does, like, like all of his Let's Plays I think are pretty good, but I think his Pokemon Let's Plays especially are something to be said. They are very, very good and very entertaining too. Definitely one of my inspirations for doing this, 100%. But yeah, no, I definitely want to do a Pokemon Let's Play in the future. Maybe just not right now. I want to build my confidence and, you know, my commentary as well. Good God, I forgot how long these credits are. Yeah, definitely going to do a Pokemon Let's Play in the future. I know my commentary is a bit back and forth, nonsensical, and there's no really great flow to it, but, you know, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. But on another topic altogether, I'm actually going to start playing Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, which I'm excited for. I've heard many positive things about the game, like big open world, great gameplay, love the graphics on it and everything, and yeah, just I've heard good things about it. And the series is just so good, it's just so entertaining. So I'm definitely gonna give that a go at some point. And I was gonna say something. What was it? Oh yeah. In Pokemon Gold, I've been trying to get the Lucky Egg, to which I actually found out that was only recently that you can actually acquire this item in Pokemon Gold and Silver, which I didn't think that was a thing. I thought it was implemented in Generation 3, but was it implemented in Gen 3? I can't remember. I think it was. If I'm wrong, forgive me. But apparently it's like a 5% chance of spawning on a Chansey, which Chansey is based on the route. I can't remember what the route number was. The route just past Fuchsia City. If you play Gold and Silver, you'd know which one it is. But Chansey there is a 1% chance of spawning, and with Chansey, it has a 5% chance to hold the Lucky Egg. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, and it's so daunting. Like, I've just heard so many cries of like different Nidorinos, Skipblooms, Noctowls, Hoppips. Actually, funny story about that. I was playing through Gold Pokemon, I think it was Pokemon Silver. Yeah, Pokemon Silver. And I was looking for a Chansey. And you know, these things take a while, and just you put something on in the background and you're watching it or whatever. So basically I encountered a shiny Hoppip and I ran away. I was like, the second I pressed the run button, I was like, no! Crap! I was so annoyed at myself for doing that. I was kicking myself from then on, for the rest of the day. I was like, I can't believe I ran away from a shiny. Oh. Actually, the first shiny Pokemon I ever encountered was... what was it? It was a Noctowl, actually. Shiny Noctowl was the first legitimate shiny that I encountered, and I encountered it in my Pokemon Silver version. Now, back then, I had no clue on just how rare a shiny Pokemon was. Looking back, had I known how rare they were, I would have gone crazy. I would have been like, oh my god, this is so good. And shiny Noctowl is cool, you know. Shiny Noctowl is badass. One shiny actually I would hope that I would run into one day would be shiny Magnemite. I actually do like shiny Magnemite, Magneton. I do like their color schemes. I would say include shiny Magnezone, but I have not seen shiny Magnezone. I've only ever seen the first two evolutions, Magnemite and Magneton. So there you go. And we're just coming towards the end of the video now. We just have a couple more, I think about a minute or 2 minutes left in this, I think. You know, I really do hope to improve this year as a YouTuber. You know, I definitely want to take this year to just build my skill set as a YouTuber, the skills I need, like editing and commentary and being able to tag my videos and do good thumbnails, which I will get to at some point. I don't own. I'm gonna buy Photoshop again. I can't afford it right now, but I will buy it again at some point in the future, and I will figure out how to use it and, you know, make better thumbnails as opposed to just using the thumbnails YouTube will just pick out for you. But yeah, that's my goal, I think, for 2021. It's just if I could get If I could get to 100 subscribers, I'll be happy. I'll be absolutely thrilled. In a year. And I think it's possible. It's definitely doable. So I'm definitely going to try my best, you know, to grow as a YouTuber and to improve for you guys and hopefully do this justice, you know. I know there's a lot of Let's Play style channels out there and, you know, but it's something I like doing. I love recording video games and uploading them. You know, I find it very entertaining. And I hope you guys did too. For the few of you that chose to follow this Let's Play all the way to the very end, thank you. I know I've said it several times throughout the video, but thank you. You know, for my first Let's Play, it does mean a lot. Even if you only watched this for like a couple of minutes and thought, yeah, nah, off you go. But thank you for watching this all the way to the very end. I know it's been very nonsensical and long, but thank you. And here's actually what I was on about. They've included a nice little group photo of, I want to say, of the staff. It's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. I like the way that they included that in there at the very end. But alas, we are done. Sunday will be our last Spyro related video for the moment. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end, guys. Be sure to leave a like or a dislike or a comment, whichever you need or feel. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you tomorrow.